Hey guys, what's going on? It is Talk Forest TV here. We are joined by Luke.
Evening.
So then, what do you think?
Fair result in the end, to be honest. Didn't really do enough to win the game, but then again, neither did they, to be honest. They did a lot of kind of pressing around and running, but apart from that one shot that went in, they didn't really challenge Samba that much, and we didn't really challenge their goalkeepers that much. So, one apiece, fair result.
Do you think the chances that we had, we should have won it?
We probably could have put them away, but at the end of the day, I don't see too much to be negative about. These things happen in football. You win some, you lose some, you draw some. It's kind of, we could quite easily have gone there and caved in and got beat. So it just shows how much progress we have actually made, to be honest.
Yeah. And quite a few 2 points dropped, and Patrick Tracy saying that Freeman fits together. It was just a lucky bounce. I thought to be fair.
Yeah, Figs is going to get a lot of stick for not clearing the ball and kind of all this, that, and whatever. But to be honest, we always know that Figueiredo is a bit like that. And until McKenna becomes fit enough to play, Figueiredo is going to play. And with Figueiredo, you get these errors and you're going to concede goals from it. And, if Knockaert had scored, if Kravinovic had scored, if Worrell had scored, if Freeman had put that one away, Taylor had a chance. I mean, we've had chances, but, it's about putting the ball in the net, and we put the ball in once, they put the ball in once. I don't think anybody can particularly slate the side tonight because they didn't do that bad. We probably started slow, and then we went away to Derby, who are also in the same situation we are, probably needing to win a bit more than us, and we've gone and took a point away from home. We've won the home game. Well, no, we've got points at home, points away. They still haven't beaten us in 8, so.
And Nathan saying looked like handball after Figs missed the clearance for a great finish. It probably could be an handball. I think if that would have been Premier League and VAR, then it might have been a different ball game.
Yeah, but if I'll put this to you, before we'd even scored our goal, we could quite easily have been 1-0 down if it was in the Premier League, because that would have probably been given as a penalty and for handball on Ribeiro. So it wasn't because it hit his back, but you could see it being given. So,
and your mate Patrick saying Taylor's rubbish. It just didn't get when he came on. He just struggled to get into it.
I don't think Taylor's rubbish. I just think that he's kind of played second and third fiddle to Murray and Graben. And I mean, he's a top scorer, so it can't be that bad.
No, I just think they should have been looking up to get that one of the games in the team. Shout out to Vicky, the world biggest voice fan who's tuning into this channel. Nathan said not at all. Probably not at all, probably man of the match for me tonight because he was.
I mean,
when he got into it,
we had decent moments of play again. The thing is, for me, I remember how we were at the start of the season, and if the start of the season side turned out away at Derby, we'd have lost. So I see positives.
Yeah.
God's look on the bright side.
Yeah. Patrick said, "Oh, well, onwards and upwards, you Ed." Definitely.
The bonus is they can't ruin your Saturday because we don't play on a Saturday, and the next game is against Luton.
And that was a good game.
That's the home game, isn't it? So that's an iPhone one.
Yeah. And you saying we would have took a point before the game. The Pinecliff Trophy at City Ground. Rest of that, you did actually say that. Tommy said it in the Watch Channel in the Start 11 show that tonight that you would have took a point before the finish. Are you right on that, Andy?
Well, the thing is that you got to look at it as is if you just said 4 points out of the next 2 games, I'd have said yeah, definitely. And I've been saying all week on different channels and my own channel and everything else, it was about winning against Rotherham. That was the more important game for me. You can big up Derby as much as you like because it's Derby, but at the end of the day, beating Rotherham and then getting a point against Derby, it's taken points out of both of them.
Well, you took 7 points out of 9. If you said to us before kicking the ball on Saturday, Blackburn, Rotherham, Derby, would you took 7 points?
Oh, definitely. I mean, if you could take 7 points out of 9 each week, then you're not doing too bad. You'd be near the top. So we got 0 points out of the first 12. So to get 7 out of 9 going into the Luton game, I mean, we've not lost in how many now? I mean, Swansea was the one we lost, but we haven't lost in quite a few now.
1 defeat in 15, I believe, or 1 in 16. You might have to put me up that and that stat, but
I'll look it up for next time. But yeah, I generally don't see much to be moaning about. And to be honest, I don't think you can complain about the side because, that's the squad we've got. And there's a reason why they're in the Championship. And they're going to make errors. They're going to make mistakes.
We are doing wonders, though, with what you can do. And after that Brentford game, I remember you were saying about it, and Bowl came out with them comments, and I was like, Bowl's been fan since then. Since that Brentford game, I mean, one defeat in, 2 defeats in 19 if you can't, 18 if you can't, the FA Cup games.
You see, you look at it and you think, we could quite easily have had Basharoo in the midfield today. And, Sal could have come in and played. I mean, we could have come on and tried to win us the game. But, at the end of the day, Houghton viewed it as we may as well take 1 point instead of taking nothing. And, we've gained a point. Yeah. That point could be crucial between finishing 11th and finishing 12th, which is basically the top half and the bottom half. So confidence points, and the league is that tight that 1 point could bridge the gap to the next ones above. I think it's positive.
Yeah. It's really, I'm really happy with that.
You have to take into the Derby thing out of the situation, because for me, yes, we've played Derby, but at the end of the day, we have just played a league game and got a point. So, God, what's wrong with me? Normally, I'm livid after conceding a goal after winning.
Yeah,
Look at me being all level-headed.
Yeah. But yeah. But I thought I couldn't see Derby scoring, and it was right up to that moment when they did score. I kept on saying that within that second half that Forest should have scored again. I think if they would have scored, then it would have made life 10 times easier.
Yeah, but without quoting things that I've already said that's football. You get moments where we could score, and if we had scored, it's all ifs, buts, and maybes, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, do you get comments coming in, guys? We seem to have gone quiet, actually. But yeah. But then, going on to finish, if we beat Luton on Tuesday, which on paper we should do, 10 points out of 12 will be a really good return going into
I mean,
Watford.
you got to think of it as if you'd have said at the start of the season, we'll get to February, March, and get into a stack of Blackburn, Rotherham, Derby, Luton, and you say in a minute Derby is going to be our only draw so far out of those 3 games. That's not too bad. I mean, Rotherham was a potential banana skin, but we overrid that with Ryan Yates scoring. And then tonight, we got the goal from James Garner, which was heavily lucky. And I just think, to be honest, if you keep going at 7 points out of 9 from now till the end of the season, then you go out at the end of the season feeling pretty positive. You can nitpick around of kind of this player, that player, the other player making errors, but at the end of the day.
I just reading a tweet what just came up. I don't know if anyone followed George Harvey on Twitter, but apparently Joe Worrell, when he was asked what if a good sign that Forest are disappointed with the draw, Joe Worrell, his exact quote was, "Let's not kid ourselves. We didn't play Barcelona. It was Derby." That just literally came up from a Twitter feed. Say, yeah.
I'm just going to see if I can find that now.
But yeah, it's like I'm a bit disappointed actually. And if you would have asked me that, obviously start of the season when we played them at home, I'd be glad that we drew. So obviously that how much better we came under at Newton and what we're getting used to.
The stat is 2 defeats in 15 league games.
Wow.
So, if I just remind everybody that we had 4 defeats in a row at the start of the season, now I've got 2 defeats in 15. I mean, it's progress.
3 in 17 if you can't cup games. So, I know people saying cup games, but yeah. And Chris Hughton, I said that first half they edged it on possession, but never creating a lot, and I don't think they was a threat. As the game opened up, we got into better areas by far. We needed to be through red before Derby scored. That was Chris Hughton's exact words, to be fair. But yeah,
it's classic interviews, though, isn't it? I mean, you can predict what the manager's going to say and what the players are going to say after a game like that. It's just predictable.
Oh, they're on.
Doesn't seem very lively in the comments, Dan.
It went like that last 10 minutes in the chat. In the watch along, it just went really quiet. So I expected it. But yeah. But oh yeah, I see that already. My man's gone blank.
Probably could call it a wrap then, couldn't we?
Pardon?
Probably could call it a wrap for that.
Yeah. So I'd like to say thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for coming on.
Not a problem.
What way I'm looking. I'd like to say thank you for watching and goodbye.